Hello, everyone. Welcome to Catherine's ESL Classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about President's Day. So if you notice, the flag behind me is the United States of America flag, and there are 4 presidents that you will see on Mount Rushmore. I'll show you. Do you notice one of them here? George Washington. Can you name the other 3? Now, also another bonus question. Where is Mount Rushmore? I'll give you a hint. It's a state in the United States of America. Okay, so here I am again. So let's learn about President's Day in honor and in celebration of it. So let's get started and have some fun. So thank you again, everyone, and joining Miss Catherine's ESL Classroom, and happy President's Day. So when is President's Day? President's Day is a holiday that is celebrated every year in the United States of America on the 3rd Monday in February. Now, bonus question. Do you notice the apostrophe here in presidents? Now, is President's Day here with the apostrophe plural or singular? Put it down in the comments. Do you know why we honor George Washington and Abraham Lincoln? Well, both presidents were born in February. George Washington was our first president. He was born in Virginia on February 22nd, 1732. He was president from 1789 to 1797. Abraham Lincoln was our 16th president. He was born in Kentucky on February 12, 1809. He was president from 1861 to 1865. Now, bonus questions here. How old was George Washington when he became first president of the United States of America? Another bonus. How old was Abraham Lincoln when he became the 16th president in the United States of America? Put it down in the comments. Now, the first President's Day was a legal holiday, Washington's birthday, February 22nd. So it was recognized in 1879. So no business was transacted. You will see this is Franklin Printing Company that put this down as the legal holiday, announcing to everyone. If you notice here, the Franklin Printing Company in Philadelphia was founded in 1728 by Benjamin Franklin. Okay, he had a New York office at 205th Avenue. George Washington's birthday, President's Day, was originally called Washington's birthday to remember and celebrate the life of George Washington, who was the first United States president. Now there's a change of date. In 1978, the annual celebration date of Washington's birthday was changed from his actual birthday, February 22nd, to the 3rd Monday in February. Bonus question. This year, 2028, which day does President's Day land on, which was the original Washington's birthday? So this change was made to give workers across the country an extra 3-day holiday weekend each year. So what would be the 3-day holiday? How many days is 3? And which days? That's right, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Good job. Oh, another bonus. What U.S. dollar bill was this? Was this $1 bill, $2 bill, $5 bill, $10, $20, $50, $100? Which picture is this? That's right. Washington's birthday was on the $1 bill, representing the first founding father, which was the first president of the United States of America. Change of name. So following the change of dates, many states also changed the name of the holiday to President's Day, plural. While they continued to celebrate the birthday of George Washington, it also became a holiday to recognize all American presidents. So here are some fun facts about George Washington. When he was a boy, his favorite subject was math. Yes, we say math in the United States of America. I know in other parts outside of the United States of America, they say maths, which is plural, indicating all types of math. But in America, we say math. George Washington also started writing in a journal at age 16. He had good handwriting. He wrote about what he did each day. He was also a soldier and a farmer before he became president. He had many dogs and horses. He also had a parrot named Polly, which was Martha's favorite. Martha was the first lady, his wife. Now, we still say the United States president's wife as the first lady. Okay, so who was the first lady during George Washington? That's right, Martha. George Washington, at the age of 22, he started to lose his teeth. When he became president, he only had one tooth left. He wore false teeth. Uh-oh. So how old was George Washington when he became president? Because that's when he only had one tooth left. He never lived in the White House. Why? It had not been built yet. Work on the White House was started in 1792, and it was finished in 1800. So some of George Washington's presidential accomplishments. On April 30th, 1789, he became the first ever president of the United States of America. Here's a tough word to pronunciate. Before we do this, we're talking about this word, okay? Judiciary. Now, I put down two ways we can pronounce it. These are the two popular ones. Here's this one, which is very popular. That's outside the United States. We say judiciary. Judiciary. That's a tough one. Judiciary. The other one, which is popular in America, the United States of America, we say judiciary. Judiciary. So we can say judiciary or judiciary. That's a tough one. That's a tongue twister right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 syllables and 4. So you can choose. I'm sure you're going to choose a shorter one. Okay. So on September 24th, 1789, George Washington set up the federal judiciary system, judges, and courts. The Judiciary Act of 1789 is what they called it. So now you know right here in the picture is the federal judiciary system. So which one are you going to say? The 4-syllable one or the 5? George Washington, the father of the country, this is what they called him, became the first president of the United States, okay? So we constantly remember George Washington. We're always saying he was the first ever president of the United States of America. And they called him the father of the country because he became the first president of the United States. Okay, so some of his presidential accomplishments: on September 19th, 1796, he delivered his farewell address. saying bye, to guide future statecraft for the American public and his successors in office. So this was part of his famous farewell address speech. It says, observe with your eyes, observe good faith and justice towards all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. So when we say observe good faith, remember, observe is with our eyes. We look with our eyes. So we want to observe. We want to watch good faith and justice towards all nations. Justice meaning right and wrong. We want to cultivate peace. We want to grow peace and harmony, everyone together with all. Okay, so if you had to say part of his farewell address speech, this one, what would you say it meant to you? I did some of the explaining. It could mean something different to you. So what do you think this speech meant? Put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Now, some fun facts about Abraham Lincoln. When he was a boy, he loved to read. One of his favorite books was about the life of George Washington. Abraham Lincoln, also known as Abe, he was known for being honest. Honest Abe is what people called him. He was a shop owner and a lawyer before he became president. He had goats, dogs, and a cat named Tabby. Tabby was the first cat to live in the White House. He was the tallest president. He was 6 feet 4 inches tall. Now, in those days, that was super tall. Today, that's still considered tall. Abraham Lincoln was the first president to have a beard. He grew it after getting a letter from a little girl named Grace. She told him that his face was thin. She said it would look better with a beard. What do you think? Do you think Abraham Lincoln looks better with a beard? Now, some of his accomplishments. Abraham Lincoln, on January 1st, 1863, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation that signaled the beginning of the abolishment of slavery in the United States of America. Does anyone know what abolishment means? That's right. It means take that away, stop it. So when they say emancipation, that means free the slaves. Abraham Lincoln, on February 25th, 1863, he established the United States national banking system and the national currency. Okay, currency meaning US dollars, the United States dollars. Now, Abraham Lincoln is on this currency $5 bill. Now, is the $5 bill still being made today? And if so, why? And if not, why not? That's your bonus. Lots of bonuses today. On May 15th, 1862, he formed the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA. You will see USDA on many of your food products to regulate farming, agriculture, forestry, and food. Okay, more of his accomplishments, Abraham Lincoln. You will see the Gettysburg Address here. In 1863, Gettysburg Address, President Lincoln embraced the Declaration of Independence as the foundation of the Republic. Now, what's another word today of Declaration of Independence? When do we celebrate this? Independence Day is when? Come on, put it down in the comments. I want to see how much you know about U.S. history. Okay, so this was one of Abraham Lincoln's famous quote at the Gettysburg Address in 1863. Okay, you will see November 19th. He says, 87 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now, anyone that has listened to my lesson on Martin Luther King, do you think Martin Luther King was inspired by Abraham Lincoln? That's bonus number 1 on this one. Another bonus is, what does 87 years ago mean? Put it down in the comments. I want to see how much you know about Abraham Lincoln. And if not, you can always look it up. Got to do some thinking, right? Now, the meaning of the Gettysburg Address. Let's see what you wrote in the comments based on what this is saying. A score is another way of saying 20. So Lincoln was referring to 1776, which was 87 years before 1863. Lincoln declared that the United States would continue to fight to preserve the nation, meaning save it, that was created by the founding fathers who wrote the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Think July 4th, 1776. That is when. Okay, so here are our founding fathers who wrote the Declaration of Independence. Who do you see here? I know one of them, I'll give you the hint. He flew a kite and he invented the lightning rod with it. Okay, he proved electricity even further. All right, who are the other ones? Put it down in the comments. Okay, so President's Day is what they call a patriotic celebration. So today, President's Day, plural, is where we're going to put the apostrophe after the S, is a patriotic celebration in recognition of all America's presidents. Across the nation, events are held to honor the holiday, and children at schools learn all about their nation's leaders. When we say children in schools, we're talking about the United States of America. So, President's Day knowledge check. When is President's Day? Is it A, the second Monday of February, B, the first Monday of February, or C, the third Monday of February? A, B, or C? That's right, the third Monday of February. Okay, which president was originally celebrated on President's Day? A, Abraham Lincoln, B, George Washington, or C, Joe Biden? That's right, George Washington was originally celebrated on President's Day. Okay, facts. George Washington didn't live in the White House. Fact number 1. Don't want to go ahead here. 2, Abraham Lincoln was president from 1861 to 1865. 3, the White House was built in 1800. Okay, so now we have 3 facts. Question: did Abraham Lincoln live in the White House? A, Abraham Lincoln lived in the White House for only a few months. B, Abraham Lincoln probably did not live in the White House. C, Abraham Lincoln lived in the White House. A, B, or C? That's right. Abraham Lincoln lived in the White House. What is President's Day mostly about? A, George Washington's childhood. B, Abraham Lincoln's presidency. C, celebration of the 2 United States presidents' birthdays in February and to honor all presidents. That's right. C, celebration of the 2 United States presidents in February and to honor all presidents. So we have George Washington. Who else do we have? Who is it? I don't know. I need to see it on the comments. Put it down. I want to see. So write down the 2 US presidents, which I said the first one is George Washington, both birthdays in February, and all presidents. Another bonus. How many presidents today, February 2023, how many presidents are there today? Put it down, the bonus, as your bonus comment section. Well, everyone, thank you for joining Miss Catherine's ESL classroom and celebrating in honor of Happy President's Day. Now, don't forget the Mount Rushmore. Where is it located and who are these 4 presidents here? So until next time, thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.